waiting on a boat going in or out?
10 minutes.
In, okay.
Yeah.
And how long do you keep the bridge open?
Just for it to come in. If you can just see the mast now, just above the tent.
Oh right, yeah.
Creeping in, yeah.
Yeah. And this is the control panel to open the rotating bridge. So we just missed the opening of the bridge, but the bridge is open and now you can see the mast of the sailboat coming in. So this is exactly what we did last night. We sailed over from Carrickfergus, and then we had to just lasso a floating buoy and wait till they open the bridge. So the bridge is only open for 2 hours before and after high tide, and it only opens and closes when you sort of radio in and ask for permission. So yeah, this is Peel Harbour, and we basically, if I'm not mistaken, this might be our guys from Dublin. I'm not sure. They're supposed to have arrived around this time, so if it is, yeah, that'd be nice. But yeah, you radio in on channel 12 and someone will let you know when the gate's ready for you to go in. Like, it can be quite hard to figure at night because obviously it's a black bridge, but there's green lights, 3 green lights at the side, and when all 3 green lights are lit, that's when you know you can go through. And yeah, we didn't get any instructions when we were sailing, motoring through last night. We just got it on the radio, but it is quite a big harbour and very tight to sort of maneuver. Like, we were given instructions, and oh, this is Megaera, so they've come from Carrickfergus. So yeah, this is definitely not from Dublin. I've actually sailed on this boat many years ago, so nice coincidence. We literally passed by them walking yesterday when we were getting out of Carrickfergus. So yeah, and now the gate's closing. And then once the gates close, the bridge will be open and you can walk across. So you see this rotating bridge? Swinging into place. People on both sides waiting to get across. So yeah, that probably explains why they don't leave it open all the time. Yeah, bridge is back open for use. Off we go. Oh, and while we're here, check out this car. It's World War II. It's got the RAF logo on the side. Amazing that they've kept it on the road for so long. So yeah, Just gonna walk around Peel. It's a queue for the fish bar. Gonna have to look up what's Queenie. Gonna have one of those later. That's Peel Castle. Lovely little town. We spend most of the afternoon walking around. My watch says we did about 5 kilometers of walking and then stopped at a pub for a pint. The only pub that was actually open at one. And then now back to the boat and then maybe help myself to a Queenie once I know what it is. But oh yeah, the other pubs are open now. It actually seems like there's more boats in Peel than cars. Although yeah, there's quite a few sort of touristy cars from out of town, but yeah. So what I've noticed is any car that's registered in the Isle of Man, the first three sort of alphabet, they tell you which part of Isle of Man. So there's RMN, TMN, PMN, DMN, and that basically tells you where in the Isle of Man. So it's always MN, and then of course is MEN. Might be the older ones. But yeah, it's a lovely town. Like, great to walk around. Definitely want to come here again. Although, like, getting to here is probably not that easy unless you have your own boat or you have a friend or a sailing instructor, as in my case with this open boat. But Douglas is much easier. There's regular ferries from like Belfast and Larne. So yeah, someone from our group is heading over to Douglas at the moment. Gonna take a bus there. I think it's half an hour in the bus, and the bus runs every hour. And then it's probably gonna be there for an hour or two and then make his way back. Here, it's another sort of restaurant pub, and then oh yeah, B15 to 36. That's where we are. I think actually that's where Megaera is. Can I see our boat? I see the C7 farm. We passed by that last night when we were parking, so we shouldn't be too far away. Oh yeah, that's us there, 3 kilo. It's got the black sail cover. And then Mackenzie's parked a couple of boats away. So Mackenzie and Trinculo, we sailed together yesterday from Carrickfergus, and then now we have Megaera as well. So that's 3 boats from Carrickfergus in Peel Harbour at the moment. And yeah, I don't know what it was like today, but yesterday was quite a fun sail. Well, at least the second half of it was fun. The first half was just motoring because the wind was right at us. So basically we had the sails up, but they were doing nothing, and we just motored about halfway, and then we basically decided that rather than just doing a boring sort of motor all the way for 50 nautical miles, we can just sort of follow the coast to Strangford and then tack to make use of the wind, and did help. Like we were doing a good, like we were motoring at about 5 knots over ground, and once we started sailing we were doing like 7 knots, but obviously the extra miles that we added meant that we reached after the guys the guys on the Mackenzie who motored all the way. But yeah, it was probably more boring motoring there, and we could see the way the waves are just slamming them. Like the good thing about sailing is you're kind of not being slammed by the waves as much as if you're motoring, because you're kind of going with the wind. The waves tend to follow the wind. But yeah, that's the way through the boatyard. A lot of boats being repaired, worked on, or just standing out of the water. And yeah, this is the more boaty side of the Peel. And the slipway. Right, so yeah, just gonna use the facilities. There's sort of berth holders that we're entitled to, but there's public toilets as well, although the public toilets are much more basic than these. So, yep, that's me for now, exploring Peel.